Good morning. How are you all today? I hope you're well. It is a fantastic sunny blue sky day, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit more bed clearing and prepping for next year and for now as well. So the target for today happens to be this bed, that bed, the other bed here, and then hopefully topping this one up with a little bit of compost. And then if I'm not totally and completely exhausted, since Mister is away at football this afternoon, which leaves me free, I may actually start to tackle these back beds. There's how many beds? There's 3 beds there, so if time allows I'll do those as well. But for now, sorry, I don't know why this is. Oh, it's because it's loose. If time allows, I'll do those, but for now we are going to get started with these beds. I really should number them and actually name them. I should name them so then when I'm planning it would be easier. Anyway, let's get started. What I'm doing today is going to be self-explanatory. I don't feel that I need to actually tell you exactly what it is I'm doing in order for you to work it out. If you need that level of explanation, please do put it in the comments and I will get back to you. Let the fun begin. Bed one is done. It was rather dry, so that's why I watered it. I also added a bit of compost tea. There's a few red regulars in there, so they'll carry on breaking down that manure because it still has a while to go before it's just plain soil. So that one is just done now, so I'm just going to cover it and then carry on. See, I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right, the plan is put the cardboard on this bed ready for the manure when I get it from the car, because I'll need to empty the wheelbarrow in order to get it. Then clear the bed up there, and then once that bed is clear, I'll go get the manure. Okay, let's get on. We're doing well though. Time is nearly 2 o'clock. And I've been here since probably around 1 o'clock. I don't even remember what time I started. I'll put it up once I've had a look through to see where I'm at. But let me just get on, because today is about working, not chatting. As if I ever do anything else. I need a new wheelbarrow. The one I've got is so wonky. Let me see if I can show you how it's even sitting right now. But I've been promised one. If you look at that, can't even stand straight, so when I'm wheeling it, it's fighting me. Never buy online when you're buying a wheelbarrow. Better to see a finished model in place somewhere. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Going to finish this bed before I move on to the back one. I can't seem to resist being systematic in the way I do things, so finish one section and then move on to the next. That way it feels better for me in my head. So let me get on with it now. it takes time. It's now 2:30. Let me see if I can finish the other bed down there before I leave, and that'll be my last work of the day. So each session takes a while. I've got other things I want to get done today, so I can't spend all day down here. So next session we'll have to then start to move in a clockwise direction, feed that bed, and then clear out some of the broccoli which is done and chop it up. But for today, I think what is exhausting is carrying this manure. It's so heavy, and I just need to cover this bed again because I'm not going to be using it now. I would like to give the manure time to break down and settle the soil for the soil to do what it needs to do, and I don't want it disturbed, so I am going to cover it because of that. I keep most of my composting bags in case we get wood chip. I'll use them to carry wood chip to the site so that I fill the wheelbarrow with bags of wood chip, and then I can just carry it and pour it in the pots when we get some. But for now, let me just carry on. I noticed that I put out all the sweet corn that had gone off and had not been harvested for the critters, and they've eaten it all. So someone must have had a good time because they must have been really hungry. Right, let me get on and carry on. I am tired now. I want to get home and eat, but I want to finish one more bed before I go. So it will be satisfying once that bed is done. So let's get it done now. Half an hour later, this is where we're at, and this bed is done. The soil is actually lovely. I'm not sure whether to do a layer of compost on top or not. I've got a strawberry that seems to be, it's an ever-bearing strawberry, and I'm wondering, should I leave this to become a strawberry bed? It's too big for a strawberry bed though, so I will think about it. But I covered this bed with wood chip last year and it seems to have done it good, so I'm thinking of scraping whatever wood chip I can from the wood chip pile over there and covering it with wood chip rather than with what's it called, rather than doing a manure on that one, which means I'll then have 2 bags of manure available to use on the other beds over there. So since I'm not eating the rape anyway, I don't think I should feed it, but I really do need to feed the kales, the kalettes, and also the other beds. So I'm so knackered. I'm going to leave one of the manure beds down here, so once I've finished getting this into the compost bin, I'll get one of the bags of manure and leave it here ready for one of the other beds, and then I will see about getting some wood chip for this bed. It's 3 o'clock. I think I need to stop, otherwise it will have been too much for me. I'll fold up this blue netting and put it away because it's no longer needed, and then that will clear that space as well and open it out. and make me feel better. And let me just show you something which is absolutely nice. I thought it was gorgeous. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me move you. Okay, as I stood here clearing this section here, I looked ahead and I was like, oh my God, it looks so gorgeous all the way down there. It looks so nice and tidy and pristine. It makes me want to make sure that that blue netting is put away as well, in order that this whole section is opened out. Let's do it from this angle because it would look really lovely. Who worries about aesthetics in an allotment other than me? Oh gosh, I'm so sad, aren't I? I need to get a life, but let me clear this here and then we can carry on with getting this stuff into the compost bin. There we go, gorgeous. Starting to look like a nice space. Oh, Lord, Mary and Joseph. It is exhausting though. So now it's time for Stella to call it a day, despite the fact that it would be great to get started on that bed there now. But this is not the time. We're tired. We need to finish. So let me just get my stuff to the compost bins and then we'll be done. Okay, someone is practicing still. One of the things I need to do better is to learn to harvest some of my produce. So for today, I'm actually going to harvest a cabbage, which I think is ready. Let's see what we get. Sunset is going to be soon, so I need to hurry up. I'm looking at other jobs that need doing and I realize that actually I just need to get on and get out. Don't know if you'll be able to see as well. Let's see if I can get you any closer, because where you're at you can't see a thing, you just see in the back of me. But we're after that little one there. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's tempting to just pull off this blue netting as well for this one, since I am actually here, but that would be digressing from what we're here to do, which is to get this and get out. Okay, well, it's well hearted up. Can you see? I hope I'm not getting in your way. This there, I'm going to twist it. I think that's the easiest way. Et voila. Right, and what I'm going to do is let's see whether or not we've got anything decent in here. It's been in the ground long enough. I should theoretically have hearted up enough to create something decent in the middle. Once I stop seeing eaten leaves, I'm stopping. These are made dirty with my own gloves, and then I'm going to break it off. Oh, Stella is strong. There, going to take that home. Oops, lost a bit more. Chop it up and make myself some cabbage. I haven't had cabbage all year. Can you believe that? And I've had loads of cabbage in here, so this is going home with me. I'll get it cleaned when we get home because the water here is turned off. Right, let's go. I was starting to get a little bit sidetracked, so I just better hurry up and clear this bit. I'd started clearing the broccoli bed. When I realized what I was doing, I stopped, because this is time to stop, not to carry on. I really could just chop and drop these. They'll break down soon enough and cover up the bed stocking weeds. So I was going to put them in the compost bin, but now I'm thinking, why not just leave them to rot in the bed itself. Because I used to do that at home. That's what I do in my bin, is chop and drop, which works quite well as well, because you're suppressing weeds underneath whilst also making sure that, oh god, stupid wild raspberries keep trying to make a name for themselves. This is a cabbage that has been totally and completely demolished by slugs. I've got two of them, in fact. I've got one down there and one here. So I'm just going to chop them and drop them, and then I'm out. In fact, the other one is coming from the other bed, so I'm not going to even touch it. I'm just going to do these two. This one. And then I'm out of here if I end up digressing so much. And I've got a robin flying around me and trying to scare me as well. Right. I like to see cabbage grow, but I didn't harvest it. I need to do better next time. So I'll use it to mount this bed and cover up the bottom. And then when I get compost, I'll just throw it on top. That way it just rots back down into the ground. It shouldn't last. By the end of winter, it will be totally and completely rotten. So I'm not worried about it. This big thing I'll throw in the compost, which I currently have open. Don't know if these are going to ever give me anything. I don't even know what they are. So whilst I'm here, I may as well weed the area a little bit. That's the only disadvantage of nets, is the fact that you can't get in. So next year, I'm in the process of trying to design in my head how I will actually get this space to work better for me. In terms of access, I want to be able to walk in. If I can walk in, I'll be able to keep it clear. But if I can't walk in, then you tend to ignore it, and everything that goes on, and nothing you do helps it. So making sure that the grass is chopped off and then put into the roots put into the compost, so it has no hope. Okay, I think that's it. I am done. I cannot do anymore. Me is knackered. Right, let's go. The kale looks so beautiful. Next time I come, the goal will be to harvest some of the kale. I got quite a bit in there, as you can see, just in there, all that lovely kale. and no one has touched it. Right, say bye-bye. Bye. We're back to my favorite place. Check this out. It looks so better, so much better. Yes, we're getting there, slowly but surely. We will win the day. Right, I just need to clear a few bits and then go home. I'd forgotten to, because they're dying off, so I'm going to take some home. Carrots, anyone? Yeah, so I'm going to get a few more. Hold on. Oh, see, look at it. This one had even something had actually started eating it. I'll go put it in the compost at home, because some of them are dying back, which suggests that they're ready for picking, especially on the other side. This side is still okay. Let me just go to the other side. Sorry, I'm sniffling, but it's cold, and now stop moving so much. It's like, let's see if there's anything in here. There. Bumpy. Hello, sweetie. Tiny, not as big as the ones on the other side, and yet you're dying off, aren't you? So can't be as good as, oh, check out that one. Yes, lovely. It's because you're close to beetroot, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll leave these other guys because I've got enough carrots for now. I'll go home. So it looks like it's going to be cabbage with carrots. Quite a few carrots there, isn't it? Cool.